What's up everyone, or only one, because I'm still a flopped YouTuber. Welcome to the second part of behind the scenes of my new music video. New, it's not that new, but still pretty new. A baby who's 3 weeks old is still a new Bonatto. That's me arching as fuck, period. On the last behind the scenes we were on the boat, but this one we're actually in the streets. Hey. So this is me sticking the camera behind the car. I'm placing some lights because the last element and the last scene of the video is me on a bike, and we're ready to roll. We're gonna do this back and forth many times. It was still daylight, but it was starting to get dark, which was a problem for post-production. When you watch the actual video, you'll see that it's very grainy. I was not intending for it to look like that. I thought I set the ISO for the right settings, but turns out I didn't. So it looks very grainy, which is very upsetting. Not upsetting, but like frustrating. I do like some grain, but I like to add the grain. I don't like when the footage has grain already. And also I couldn't see how the image was looking through the camera because the display was facing the car and the lens was facing me. So like I couldn't see how things were looking, and the only way to do that was to grab the memory card, put it on my phone, and then look at the footage on the phone. But still, over the phone, I couldn't tell if there was a lot of grain. It is what it is. I just wanted to wrap this up because when I tell you I was stressed, okay, like I always overthink a lot of details, sometimes very unnecessary details, and the most important things I don't really focus on. For example, the lighting and the camera settings, which turned out to be a problem later on when I was editing. But anyway, I just wanted to get it over with because again, I was worrying about a lot of other things, and to do the logistics with the bike, because you know I couldn't bike all the way here from my house, even though I live like relatively close to this location. It was just not convenient, so we had to put the bike in the car, and we had to do that like 5 times. And getting the bike in the car, it's not complicated. The thing is like taking it out at the location. It gets stuck, it scratches the car. It was just like a mess. There was a time that I was literally on top of the bike. The whole back seat was down. The trunk was fully open. My friend was in the front. My husband was driving. And I was literally on top of all the equipment and the bike. And I was in the car like this for a whole hour. It was like, the bike is beautiful, loved it. I borrowed it from my neighbor, but I was so done, but it all worked out, thank goodness. So yeah, this is like, I think it's the second lap that we're doing. The light isn't great, but I'm like, you know what, we're here, let's just roll. I'm done. I want to wrap this up tonight, and that's what we did. So this whole video is gonna be, you know, just me going on laps and laps, and some more footage of the actual camera, because I feel like in the music video I had to wrap it up really fast, and I like a lot of the takes. So this is a place for me to, you know, give you some more footage of the actual camera. Very shaky because I didn't treat. Oh my god, that guy right there, he was standing on his bike for like 10 minutes looking at me setting up, and when we left just now, did you see that? Like, he was following me. I was kind of nervous and I was looking back here and there. I was like, is he behind me? And I couldn't see him because it was really dark, but later on he disappeared. So I don't know, maybe we saw a ghost, who knows. So you see, it's really dark now. And I love these lenses. They're called anamorphic lenses because sometimes when there are light streaks, they do this like shape. They had this shape like this, like those professional cameras do. I think it's really pretty. It would have looked better if I set my lightings correctly, but it is what it is. I promise I'll get better, and then on the next music videos I'll nail the lighting aspect of the videos. But this one time I gotta apologize. But you see that? You see that the streak? I don't know. That little reflection that I'm talking about? It's just really pretty. Love it. I love it. I wanted to create this police chase effect for the credit scene, and you can see there on the signs in the street, the reflection is like hitting the signs, which is really good because you couldn't really see on me. But then I was like, let's turn the headlights down, you know, keep the effect going, but only turn the headlights on when I actually stop the bike, which I was struggling with. I was like multitasking the whole time. And I wanted to be able to see more of the green of the bike, but again, all because I didn't set my lighting settings correctly. Pay attention to your lighting if you're using a Blackmagic or any camera that's capturing log footage, because that really makes a difference for post-production. By the way, at the end of the official video, there's like 3 minutes of a blank screen. That was another mistake that I made. I was so exhausted that I exported the whole music video with 3 minutes of silence. Don't ask me how. Do not know how the fuck that happened. Very amateur mistakes, but I'm trying to do the best I can with the resources I have and the patience and the energy I have. Then we wrap everything up and go home because I was tired, baby. I was tired. Editing didn't take me that long. 3 days, afternoons plus evenings, and it came out 2 weeks ago on Friday. If I Had a Dollar is out now, and this was me just showing you a little bit of the making of. Hope you like the song and the video. Bonatto, logging off, clocking out. Peace.